going, guys? I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, and it's mainly just because I haven't had much to do. But today we have something to do. As you guys probably know, I was running the MSD 610 box right there. I ended up having some issues with the box after a while, and I contacted MSD about it, and they were nice enough to tell me that that box is obsolete, and they came out with a new one. So they went ahead and replaced it for me, and they replaced it with this box here, which is their newer 6014 box, which came with a new wiring harness and everything like that. So today we are going to ditch the old wiring harness, which I already have pulled out of the car, and put the new one in with the new box and fire everything up and hook the computer up and look at it, make sure everything's good to go. Hopefully the car will run a little bit better, won't have the issues that I was having before, and go ahead and walk you through everything that comes in this box, which is a lot nicer because this is the old wiring harness, which you can see is all kind of just that corrugated plastic wiring loom cover crap. And then the new wiring harness is all this nicely covered wire, which this is your, basically this is just for your coil packs. That's all this harness does. And then this harness is for your cam and crankshaft positioning sensors. So this connector here goes to your coil packs, and this connector here goes to your cam and crankshaft positioning sensors. So it's a little bit different. The box is a little bit different. It actually has a built-in map sensor, so I don't have to run the stock map sensor anymore. I can pretty much delete that and just plug it right into the box, which I think is kind of a neat feature. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting this all wired up, which is pretty simple. So I'd probably just go ahead and just do that, and I'll update you guys here in a minute, and then see how it goes. Okay, so quick little update. Got the harness all plugged in and kind of tied up where I want it. The only main difference, other than not having a map sensor and having it built into the computer module that I can see on this harness, is that your coil packs, the plugs for your coil packs, have grounds on this one. Also, I didn't realize that it came with there must be two different crankshaft position sensors, because I was trying to use this longer harness here, which is the cam and crankshaft position sensor harness, but it would not plug into the crankshaft because the sensors are just a little bit different. This slot here is in a different location on the one that I have in my car. So basically all we got to do is wire up power and ground, and then our tack signal, which is this gray wire, and then we'll be ready to try and start it on the new computer. Probably gonna go ahead and have the laptop hooked up when we fire it up for the first time, just to make sure everything's kosher, and hopefully everything works accordingly and the issues gone that I was having, and everything will be good. We'll find out. So gonna wire those in right quick. Should just take a few minutes, and then check back in with you guys here in just a sec when we're getting ready to fire it up on the new MSD LS ignition control. So here we go. Okay, so I got everything hooked up, with the exception of the map sensor to the ECU, just because I don't have the lines to be able to do it right now. According to the instructions, it's not necessary. You don't actually need it. Oop, that ain't gonna work, is it? So I got the laptop hooked up. This is what the new software looks like, which is actually a lot better than the old software. I have the ECU set on truck. That's all kind of just temporary wound up there just to make sure everything works. So seeing as how this is a truck engine and it's basically a stock truck engine, I have it set on truck. It's supposed to, some oil on the camera there. It's supposed to read which, what's the word I'm looking for? Reluctor wheel you have, 24 or 58. So it's supposed to figure all that out on its own. And we're about to flip the power switch here and turn it on for the first time and see what happens. So here we go. Power on, and away we go. Active alerts. Engine coolant temperature sensor. Oh, this also has a engine coolant temperature sensor, which I don't have hooked up right now just because I don't have the sensor to plug in. I'm going to get it because you could do like timing retard if the engine gets too hot or something like that. It says you don't need it in the instructions, so I wasn't too worried about it. It just gave me a active alert here saying that engine coolant temperature sensor, which is okay. So we're gonna go ahead and I guess move this off to the side. We won't exit out, but we'll move it out of the way here. And we'll try again here. Go ahead and turn our fuel pumps on, do a little squirt of fuel in the carb, and see if it starts now. Fired right up there. Everything's running there. See where our timing's sitting at. 13 degrees, 600 RPM. Push this thing outside. All right. Really too well in here now, but everything seems to be running all right. Still running a little rough. All right, well, still have some issues to work out here, but the new computer works, fires right up. It still sounds like it's running kind of rough here, so we're gonna have to look into looking at something else, and I don't know what you guys can see me here. Still gonna have to look into what's going on, why it's running rough. But that's it for the new MSD installation. I don't think my running rough issue has anything to do with the computer. I think it's got something to do with the engine itself. So I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more and see what exactly seems to be the problem. And stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And if you have any ideas of what could be my problem, leave a comment down below. And that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, see you in the next one.